Scrapbooking and junk journaling often get confused, and to be fair, they do look similar at first glance, but they're actually very different creative hobbies. And once you understand the difference, you will instantly know which one suits your style better. I'm going to break down in a simple way, and by the end of this video, you guys know exactly how to start either one, even if you made a page before. Okay, so let's start with scrapbooking. Scrapbooking is all about preserving memories. Okay, so it's a memory keeping in a more structured and intentional way. I go here on my screen. This is a page from the 2026 January to April mini catalog from Stampin' Up. I'm not a demonstrator, but I do love the brand, and I always save myself the digital catalogs. So as you can see here, this is a great example of scrapbooking. So scrapbooking focus on photos and memories. So you can see here, this is a couple of spreads. This is literally 2 pages where you normally with scrapbooking you follow a theme, and on this couple of pages here the theme is love. Okay, so you can see here there are some pictures of a newborn, and the main theme is of course having a baby. As you can see, the very structured layout. Okay, so you can see there is 3 pages here and another page here, where here is focus on writing what is all about, and on your left hand side of the page is about attaching the photos. Here on the right hand side is very structured, so you've got a picture of the family and the one on top, and then on each side, very balanced way, we got some embellishment. Same things here on this spread. The main focus is love view, and here on the right you got a picture of them. On this spread here, very balanced, you've got a couple of pictures with the very similar sizes, and those 2 here again different sizes but balanced each other out. The background is the heart paper and the writing memory here. Normally scrapbooking follow structured layouts where all the elements are balanced. Okay, and always use matching papers collection of embellishment. This Stampin' Up is probably the best for this. As you can see, they used their papers. Okay, so if I flip through, this is I'm not here to sell Stampin' Up papers, by the way, but I think they are great for scrapbooking. So again, this is another example when you got 3 pictures on a page, and the background they use the papers in a very structured combination and put the 3 images on top. So everything is very balanced and everything is very coordinated. And here you see all the papers. So scrapbooking is where everything matches pretty much, and usually the pages are made for albums. Okay, so to recap, think of scrapbooking as a storytelling throughout organized memory page. So everything follow rules, everything is very structured and organized. These are other examples. So the theme here is the adventures. Again, as you can see, same papers. The person that designed that have used the same paper pack. They have used again very structured photos, all framed with this brown paper. And here again you got 3 themes of photos on one spread. On the other spread you got 3 identical sizes Polaroid, and here is another large one, and then they use the accessories here, these embellishments, to balance. So everything, imagine everything is very structured, and I know I keep saying it, but that is the main point. On this page here, where you can see my arrow, you got 2 very similar sizes photos and 2 very similar sizes there, and combined together is kind of framed towards a 3/4 of the page, and they use this embellishment to balance it all out. I'm going to give you a last example, scrapbooking. This is another pages that they used on the catalog, where the theme is vacation, so it's holidays. So what you do, again, as you can see, they're very, very similar in a way that the background are just strips of paper. You've got a couple of photos on here and some embellishment throughout the page. This page here, you got two photos and a little memory keeping, and then some embellishment that fill the pages. Last year, again, you got a rectangular shape here of these papers, and then you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 part where 3 of those are photos and 3 are papers and embellishment. Again, very, very structured, very well planned, and very well measured. Here, last, you got 4 squares, again, same sizes, few embellishments here, but again, everything coordinated and everything uses same paper, same sort of theme to use photos and memory. Okay, so as we saw on my screen when I was showing up the Stampin' Up catalogs, basically scrapbooking is just organized storytelling. Everything is very well structured, very well presented. Junk journals is basically visual creative freedom, and I'm going to show you something in just a moment to kind of explain. So junk journaling, it's very messy. There is a lot of like layered, there is a lot of pockets. So these are what we made not long ago. So these are super cute pockets that are a bit messy. They got lots of layers. So here, for example, I have used some die cut, some papers. Here I've got some of my some stickers that I had. I don't know if you can see, there's some floral stickers. So there is a lot of like layering. Okay. This is a pop-up card that we made together that I'm going to use as a page. So here you can actually put photos as well if you want. So junk journaling has got texture, it's got pop-up, is a free creative expression. So these are oh yeah, they were we made it not long ago, hidden paper clips. Okay, so these are fun, colorful. Is basically focus on creativity over structure. Okay, there is no strict layout. So if I show you one of my recent junk journals, even from the outside, you can see, well, there's things popping up. There is layers and different texture on the cover. So we got a flying butterflies, we got some 3D embellishment, we got a feather, we got a wax seal. So straight on from the cover, you can see there is mixed materials, there is 3D embellishments, there is things that popping up. So here we got a tack with some ephemera pieces, and on each ephemera, it's not structured, it's not balanced. As you can see here, we've got some different elements, and everything is a bit of a chaos. As I call it, organized chaos. You know, we got some different themes. So we got a black and white man, we got some Polaroid because I made them with a die cut. We got some metallic, we got a heart, we got some layers, little labels. So compared to scrapbooking, where everything is very structured, you focus on memory keeping, pages are very planned, very organized, very polished finish. With junk journal, there's a lot of freedom. Okay, and it's all about your mood, your creativity. There are some spontaneous pages. I mean, look at this. Here is this page here. There is another wax seal, some feathers, a black and white Tmall stalls. There are some paper doilies, some stickers on top, some post stamps I made. So that's pretty much the main differences. So junk journal is about freedom, creativity, layered, aged, because everything is a bit aged materials in there. Neither of those are better. They just serve different creative purposes. So if you like something that is more structured and organized, memory keeping, that's the best for you. Scrapbooking is the best for you. If you like, of course, something that is a bit more freedom for a creativity point of view, if you like pop-up like this card page here, if you like texture, layering, creative chaos, junk journal is for you. Okay, so I hope I gave you like a little tour and some hopefully like explain even visually what is the difference between scrapbooking and junk journaling. Let me know in the comment down below. I'm very curious to see if you prefer more structured elements, so if scrapbooking is more for you, or if you like junk journal, what suits you best. If you like these sort of videos, let me know, because I can do more like guided structured videos, explain your difference in themes, etc. Because I'm part of this journey for the last 15 years. I've been crafting, so something that is easy for me because I experimented for quite a while might not necessarily be very familiar for you. So if you like this sort of videos, leave me a comment down below. Okay, I'm going to go, guys. Big thumbs up if you like this video, and I will see you on Wednesday for my VIP papers, for my subscription papers. We're going to make some project. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and until Wednesday, stay safe and well. Mwah. Bye.